Can you talk to us about the energy stuff in the big, beautiful bill? This is the president's whole agenda. This is going to unleash American energy in a way that even bigger than what you guys have been able to do from the administration so far.
100%. The one big, beautiful bill is transformative in our trajectory on energy. I wrote a few years ago about the differing trajectories between the United States and Europe on energy. We didn't have wildly different energy prices 20 years ago. Today, they're just dramatically different. Our economies dramatically diverged in size and in wealth and whatever. But yet, for 4 years, we tried to jump on the European express train to make energy expensive, unreliable, and export our industries, just like Europe had done. This bill is the pivot. It's the reversal of that. You know, we have spent hundreds of billions of dollars to subsidize electricity sources. I don't care where energy comes from. All I care about is secure, reliable, affordable energy from any source that can deliver those conditions. But if you subsidize something, you're going to get more of it. And we've spent a lot of money on other dumb things as well, but on subsidizing wind and solar so massively that we keep building more and more of it. Well, at peak demand at PJM, I mentioned after Inauguration Day, wind and solar combined were 2%. So you need our entire legacy grid there and operating to keep people alive when it's cold or cool when the peak heat hits. You need that whole grid then, but now you're going to build a second grid that's just a parasite. When the wind blows, you got to turn this thing down. When the sun shines, you got to turn this thing down. When the sun goes down and the wind dies, you got to turn all this stuff up. So we just drove ourselves to, but if you keep paying businesses to build stuff, they'll do it. And so this bill is to end these subsidies, not just on wind and solar, but a whole bunch of other kind of energy green dreams that when you subsidize something, it should become cheaper. When the government pays for the community center, well, the admission fees are lower. We subsidize electricity sources and we get more expensive electricity. That's the worst possible subsidy. $1 in subsidy and an extra $1 on your electricity bill. So the big, beautiful bill will not only end this stuff or put in a relatively rapid sunset of that, it'll remove a whole bunch of other restrictions and leasing and permitting reform that allow development of whatever energy source. We want to see nuclear get rolling again. Geothermal's coming along in a next generation wave. Oil, gas, coal. We want everything that works economically and betters American lives. This bill unleashes that.